is Ghetto, July 28th, 2025. Intro music fades in. Welcome back to Earth is Ghetto, the only podcast where we sip the tea, spill a little of our own, and wonder daily why aliens won't just beam us up already. It's Monday, July 28th, 2025. And if you made it through the weekend without cussing somebody out, ghosting a group chat, or Googling how to fake your own death and start over, congratulations, you're doing better than most of us. Today we've got a lot to cover, from headlines that feel like plot twists, to social media chaos that proves Earth is still very much in retrograde. So grab your coffee, light that incense, or scream into a pillow if you need to, and let's get into it. Because Earth is still ghetto, and apparently we renewed the lease.
What's up, y'all? It's Monday already. Weekend. This month of July flew by. And I don't know if it's just because it's our birthday months or I traveled or what. It's like 3 of my family members' birthday months, and it's been a busy month, but it's going. It's July 28th already. Good googly. How are y'all doing this day? I had a good weekend. I went and saw what is that? What is it? What did I see? The Four People, the movie that came out this weekend. My brain has escaped me, but the movie that was out this weekend with the Four People watch, I'm going to remember it here shortly, but it was okay. That's how much non-remember. Fantastic Four. Gosh, the movie that was out with the Four People. That's how much. It was okay. Superman was way better, but it was alright. Those after credits they had to stay for was trash, though, for real. But, I guess if you're really bored, you can check it out. I've never been a Fantastic Four fan. I kind of just went because my son wanted to see it for his birthday, so did that. My arch from my foot was hurting, but I still went to the gym. It just hurt out of nowhere. I guess that comes with getting old, but I still went to the gym and thugged it out because my body does what I say. It's not the other way around. Still got my ice addiction. I literally was just breaking up ice with a screwdriver here shortly. I'm probably made myself a sore throat or something. I don't know. It's getting crazy, this ice addiction. Other than that, what else, y'all? My husband's working on an engine rebuild. I broke down and got a new phone. I got that Samsung Fold. I was influenced. So spent too much money today at the AT&T store for sure. What else, y'all? Nothing really. I mean, the weekend was a freaking blur for real, man. It went by fast. I'm sure I'll think of something funny to say about what happened this weekend, but it literally was a blur. Like, cleaned my house on Saturday, went to the movies today, gym, all that. So, I don't know. When I think of it, I'll tell y'all. Let's see what I liked on here. Let's see what I got, y'all. Before I let Chatisha do this news. I don't even feel like fighting with her on this news. But somehow this lady has a flamingo. She's just rolling with it. And it's all up in her face. I guess they're friends. Child, I don't know. Corey Hogan responds to Ari Spears' comments about Ice Cube calling him a super sucker for kissing a man and says he's really mad because Cube won't give him opportunities like he does other comedians.
Or like, you didn't even say what he said.
Relax, because everybody's words are coming back to bite him in the behind.
You kissed a man in the mouth on a video and said, "Mwah."
Ew, with oil over
You're a super sucker.
Now a few people are like, you didn't even say what he said. I don't want to repeat. You can go look it up. It's all over the...
Talking about the gooey raccoon.
Yeah, so go ahead. You can...
The dude who got beat up and ran off the internet for 6 months and came back peeping through a little internet camera like, "Hey, y'all, can I come back?" He was a sucker. Go on those safe podcasts and talk crazy, man. Big Boy them did you a solid. Big Boy them was like, "Should we let this fool out of here?" One day they was like, what this fool say? Man, you did disrespected somebody who is responsible for helping so many comedians get up in the game, and you mad because he didn't pick you. That's where all that came from. And the reason he didn't pick you, homie, is because, as my man Eddie Kane Jr. said, you on my spot plan? Well, guess what? You ain't gon' get it, cause you ain't got it.
Corey Holcomb do not let off of Ari Spears, which is good because I don't care for Ari Spears. What is this?
My dog's asleep. If she wakes up, she's gonna attack you. She's dead.
Oh, sorry.
If she wakes up, she's gonna attack you. You need to get out of the gate.
Would it be okay if we said a quick?
My dog, she's right behind you. She's right behind you. I told you.
That dog wasn't having it. They was trying to pray. They're line dancing in church now. This might be fun. Gets the people moving. That's crazy. That's too nice of a neighborhood for that to be going on. Alright, let's see what else we got popping, y'all. Pop, lock, and dropping. Thirteen-year-old NBA veteran Marcus Morris was taken into custody in Florida and is being held without bond on a felony out-of-state warrant for writing a bad check. Okay, Marcus. Love Island stars Janae and Kenny might have broken up. Word on the street is Kenny. They was out at a nice event and some girl came up to Kenny and was like, we did the horizontal tango or whatever they call it. And yeah, they broke up. Moving in together is a great way to speed up the end of a relationship. I mean, it just depends. Getting mad at your partner because they don't want to do with you is weird behavior. Yeah. Sig Sauer sues Washington Police Academy over Sig P320 Pew Pew ban amid safety concerns. What's the song you're currently playing on repeat? Actually, I was trying to ask, that's something funny. So, I was trying to ask Chatisha a song. I was like, what's the song? And I like hummed it to her. And she said, it sounds like you're saying E, E, E. Yeah. The song that I had that now I can't even remember again. I'm not even going to try to force myself to do that right now. Adler Sandler pays tribute to the late Cameron Boyce and Happy Gilmore 2. Can a woman get her kids ready for school without shouting? Please recommend ways to do it for me because my wife shouts too much. Somebody said help. I mean, yeah, help the lady. Oprah, Gayle King, Kris Jenner, and Khloe Kardashian and Tyler Perry were all at the Beyonce concert in Vegas tonight. I mean, listen, rich people, they gotta hang out together. It just makes life more effortless. Nobody's begging for nothing. Nobody I get it. I get this. They didn't want to be around the poors. ChatGPT CEO Sam Altman says people share personal info with ChatGPT but don't know chats can be used as court evidence in legal cases. So hopefully you guys aren't confessing to things on there, like bad things that will get you locked up. I just found out most women actually talk to one person or no one at all. Jermaine Dupri, Bunna B, Bankroll Knee, J Money, Sean Paul linked up for Magic City Monday and shut the city of Atlanta down. Southwest plane had to aggressively dive to avoid a mid-air collision with another plane. That's scary. Glorilla is selling her mugshot t-shirts. So the T app got hacked. Some man was mad about that. And they got hacked. No one with $1,000 a month car payment should be given financial advice. I know I ain't paying no $1,000. George Santos begins his 7-year prison sentence. Birth control pills for men just passed their first human safety trial, and experts say they plan to be available on shelves by the end of the decade. Will men actually take them? That's my question. What's something that smells amazing but tastes awful? A lot of casseroles smell really good, but sometimes when you get into them, it's like, ugh. Somebody said coochie. Of course. Perfume. Liver and onions, yuck. Laundry detergent, yes, nasty. Coffee, yeah. It don't even smell good to me. Air freshener, somebody said mint. Vanilla extract, lemons. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts stink and taste. Bleh. Somebody said watermelon. My husband loves him some watermelon. Somebody said soap. Soap for sure. Why are y'all eating perfume and soap is my question. Somebody said cinnamon. Cinnamon will take you down, okay? Somebody said licorice. I love me some Twizzlers, so. Sean Kingston's mom said after being sentenced to 5 years for $1 million fraud scheme that her intention wasn't to get rich. She only wanted to support her son in a difficult industry. Nintendo Pace says that Mario and Peach are not a couple. They just good old friends. Let's see what else we got, y'all. Tennessee schools, do sick kids show up or get sent to court? Doctor's notes mean nothing. What? Y'all want the kids to come to school sick? Jay-Z wants to bring a $7 billion Caesar Palace casino to Times Square, but Broadway is fighting back. Trump accuses Beyonce and Oprah and Al Sharpton of taking illegal endorsement money from Democrats. RFK Jr. is set to fire entire panel behind free cancer screening and HIV meds. Trump's FEMA is giving $600 million to states for immigrant detention. Florida's already on it. 50 Cent wins big against Young Buck, ordered to pay over $200,000 in a bankruptcy case. One thing about 50, he gonna get his money if you owe it to him. What's a harmless lie people tell in relationships that actually causes the most damage? Really, it's always boiled down to money, for real. Somebody said, I'm fine. Happy wife, happy life. I love you. It's okay, never mind. We can't talk about anything. I promise I'll never hurt you. That's just my friend. I blocked him. That's my bro, sis. I'm not hungry. Yeah, the I'm not hungry can get you in trouble. Destiny's Child popped out in Vegas for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter finale. I would play the music, but they will straight up strike me. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. They looked good. Clarissa Shields dominates in her latest fight. She won against Lonnie Daniels. Still undisputed, 17-0. Wonder if Layla gonna bite or not. The Treasury Department wants you to help pay $36.7 trillion national debt with Venmo and PayPal. Feds are pushing for a 6.5-year prison stint for Sean Kingston. NFL fines over 100 players for reselling Super Bowl tickets. NBA YoungBoy shouts out Trump on his new album. If your ex texts I miss you, are you responding or respecting your current relationship? My ex don't have my number, so please. Serial butt sniffer arrested again at Burbank Walmart out on parole. A 38-year-old registered offender is back in custody after being arrested Tuesday for allegedly sniffing a woman at a Walmart in Burbank, just steps away from where he made headlines in 2023 for a similar incident. By the time the officers arrived, the man had walked across the lot to Walmart using security footage. Police followed his movements, and what they saw was both disturbing and familiar. Officers said Crowder trailed a female shopper into the women's section, crouched behind her, and then sniffed her buttocks. He was confronted and taken into custody at the scene. This isn't Crowder's first time facing these accusations. He went viral last year after a woman posted a TikTok video showing him creeping up behind her at a Barnes & Noble in the same area. The incident made national news and prompted other women to come forward. Crowder, who lives in Glendale, has a lengthy rap sheet, including convictions of burglary, robbery, and indecent exposure. He's also been linked to multiple prowling cases. Seems like Crowder needs to be back in the slammer. Somebody said just pay for it. Whatever he was sniffing was coming straight out of his ears. People saying he looked like these aliens. Somebody said, why his ears look like balloon knots? Somebody said the previous charges went out in one ear and out the other. Trump DOJ gave Ghislaine Maxwell limited immunity to get names on Epstein list. North Carolina pet groomer charged with video shows her abusing dogs at work. He was popping them dogs. The man who attacked 11 people at a Michigan Walmart is ID'd. James Guile. Fantastic Four opens up with $218 million. See, I know it's the thing to be reminded of it. Airplane passenger tackled after yelling out the end of America on a flight. People are crazier and crazier on planes, I'm telling you. It's Clarissa's little fight. Mello got his toes tattooed hot Cheetos. My sister always calls when I'm doing a podcast. It just never fails. Never fails, dude. Mind you, I talk to her all day today. Somebody said they miss AI when it used to stand for Allen Iverson. Sierra receives her certificate of citizenship in Africa. Beyonce was hugging LaToya's kids, and Beyonce, her poor knee, child. Ooh, Beyonce, that knee. She was sore. Y'all gotta stop bothering her after these concerts. Listen, I walk like that and been like that when I first wake up in the morning, and she's dancing all day. So the astronomer uses Chris Martin's ex-wife Gwyneth Paltrow as a temporary spokesperson following a scandal at his Coldplay concert. Weird. But they are just milking this little thing here. I think all the news might be getting repetitive. Houston woman denied boarding Spirit Airlines after receiving cosmetic surgery despite doctor's clearance. Houston woman recovering from cosmetic procedures says she was unfairly denied boarding a Spirit Airlines at Miami National Airport despite presenting medical clearance from her doctor. She had flown from Houston to Miami last week for the procedure. She chose not to disclose. After several days of recovery, she returned to the airport with a doctor's note stating she was fit to travel. But when she tried to check in at the Spirit counter, she says the staff refused to let her aboard. Thanks that the Spirit staff wouldn't accept the clearance, citing that it wasn't in a format or wording that met the requirements. We don't have it in writing verbatim. In the statement, Spirit Airlines defended this decision, saying their agents followed standard procedures. They were refunded their money. I mean, these BBLs, it requires a lot for these plane people to accommodate y'all. I don't know why they just don't get a van and drive wherever they going. A TikToker is accusing Kim Kardashian's grandma, MJ, of being an unpleasant customer at HomeGoods. She was always such a bee. I mean, that lady looks old and mean. So I wouldn't expect her to be nice. Because she was very old. She'd look cranky. Ray J says he tried hard drugs for the first time after Whitney Houston's unalivement, denies doing drugs with her. He said he was so effed up after that happened. Ray J, just tell us what happened to Whitney. That's all I want to know. I don't want to hear the rest of the mess, because you was with her. Pennsylvania couple sues a funeral home after they were given a box contaminating their son's brain. The father says the box smelled bad and began leaking fluids in his vehicle. That is terrible and so sad. That's mortifying. Clarissa better not have Papooses' name tattooed on her. hot Cheetos. American Airlines flight fails takeoff in Denver due to landing gear failure. One person has been hospitalized. Donald Trump shared a meme of him and J.D. Vance chasing Obama in the famous Wright Bronco used in the OJ thing. Interesting. Muhammad Ali's ex-wife says that Layla is gonna get whooped by Clarissa. She said, I don't care how much money she gonna get whooped. Clearly, she don't like them people. She said that Layla mama stole her husband and son child. This grandma is not the one. Nicole Pruitt, a grandmother of 7 and an Army veteran, took down a passenger who she says was trying to storm the cockpit on the Delta Airlines. I know that's right, girl. When people be flying, they don't play. Every time I've been on a plane and people been acting a fool, our passengers, they will shut it down. They do not be acting scared. They like, not today. A 12-year-old South Carolina boy passes away due to a brain-eating amoeba contracted from Lake Murray. Very sad. Can't even swim in these lakes. A 39-year-old from Cincinnati is behind bars after assaulting an 11-year-old girl he met through an online game and picked the girl up and drove her to his home. Where was her parents at? Fifth housekeeper accuses Smokey Robinson of harassment and battery as the criminal investigation intensifies. Smokey better go on and pay that money. Alright, y'all. I'm not gonna let Chatisha. I feel like we've news overloaded herself. And she be fighting me with this news anyway, so I'm gonna let it slide and I'm gonna ride on to my story times. So this 23-year-old janitor passes away after use of a Jersey Mike sub as a dildo. Somebody said, I guess he let Mike have his way with it. Somebody said they just opened TikTok. Somebody said he should have used Subway. I don't even want to be the ER nurse in this.
And no, we don't think it's cute that your kids is ordering their food. We don't want to hear that shit. Move them kids off the speaker, order the food, and go on about your business. They making my job stressful. We don't want to hear the children on the speaker. Respect.
Somebody said, I want a fish fry and a cheeseburger. Yeah, I get you trying to teach them confidence. Bring them on inside if you want to teach them confidence. But the drive-through, the speaker's already terrible enough. Somebody said, I wish more parents would realize that your kids is only adorable to you.
From one nigga to another, you're not crazy. They really do got you fucked up.
See? I knew it too.
My husband had a heart attack this morning, and you're probably wondering, why are you smiling? That's horrible. Yeah, it is, except for the fact that he accidentally put down his girlfriend as an emergency contact on one of the forms. So not only did they call me and let me know that my husband and father of my children is in the hospital for having a heart attack, they went ahead and let her know that he was in the hospital. So I show up there, I'm there with my kids, we're all in the room, and suddenly they let her in and they go, hey, here's his wife. And I look at the nurse. The nurse has not been in there before. Like, it's not her fault. She didn't know that I was the wife or in there. It was some other nurse mix up. This woman walks in. She's like, hi, honey. And I'm like, who? Wait, you're not the wife because I'm the wife. And she goes, I'm what? What? And I go, who are you? She goes, I'm his girlfriend. Who are you? And I go, I'm his wife. These are his children. And he's just sitting there, and you can just see the monitor. Like, that heart, he's going to have another heart attack. And I was like, you know what? We're going to leave and let y'all...
That was crazy.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
These Jet2 holidays are out of control. Somebody said he hot combing his grass, not the grass having heat damage. Somebody said I thought this was a gender reveal. That MF1 push and pull from blowing up. He was like, I don't care if this thing is smoking. He was determined to get that grass cut.
So I wanted to make a video kind of showing you guys how powerful these MRI magnets are. I just have a safety pin tied to a piece of string. This is a 1.5 Tesla or 30,000 times Earth's gravitational pull. It depends on the size of the object, how much of there is it. Is it ferrous or non-ferrous, meaning magnetic or not? In an MRI, we have this thing called the missile effect, and certain objects can get up to 40 miles an hour in a split second when the magnet grabs it, and this stuff will really fly. So MRI safety is super important.
That's crazy.
Thank goodness we made it to the hotel. How many pieces of chicken do you want? 100. You don't even make it a goddamn 100 pack. Here's your goddamn 10 pieces because I'm not making 100. You in the mood? Unfold it for me. Thank goodness we made it to the hotel.
Taking care of a 600-pound life, man, can't be easy.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Child, these Jet2s then took a turn for the worse.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. Book now with Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust. International protected.
If you want to see the video version of this, for all that don't follow my YouTube, it's on YouTube at Love Marriage. But these Jet2 holiday things have me in a chokehold.
If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic, bitch. I can fix any car on the planet. Mike!
So there's so many videos of Mike falling asleep. At first I thought it was a drug problem, but I'm starting to think he has like a sleeping disorder, because the man falls asleep all the time, but people keep having him work on their cars.
And we're gonna miss the light. Watch. Stop on us. What? We're not gonna make the light. And the light gonna stop. And we're gonna miss the light.
He was brave to be out there in that little chair.
My man Joe out here, one shoe, one boot. Shaboot! My man Shaboot!
Shaboot.
I think that I want to get my nipples pierced.
Don't do that to yourself, Aaron. You go around trying to pierce your nipple because you're trying to keep up with
the world. God gonna get you. God gonna get you. He gonna get you. Nipple piercing. You might as well join the nipple piercing team with Mr. Terry.
I think that I want to get my...
One thing about black mamas that need to be added to that, trying to keep it with the world, is so normal. They love saying that phrase. We got a one noise minimum.
Honey, this is part 2, y'all. Doing a weather forecast. We are selling the Silver Sea from Alaska back to Vancouver. Y'all listen, I thought I was going on a NSD trip, y'all. I didn't know this was going to turn into the Titanic 2.0. Y'all, oh my goodness, 1 minute, y'all, we were sipping tea. The next minute we are on the, it feels like we're riding a mechanical bull out here. Y'all, even my lashes are seasick. My lashes are seasick up in here. Y'all take a look at these waves. Look at these waves. Y'all, can y'all believe? Look how mighty, look how ferocious this water is. Honey, listen, just keep us in your prayers. We are headed back to Vancouver. And let me go inside with my hair. Come on.
Girl. Couldn't be me.
Rebecca, hang in there. Trump gonna get you out. Mega gonna support you. Hang in there, Rebecca. And Jimmy. Where's Jimmy at? There you go, Jimmy. Hang in there. Mega gonna get you out. Trump gonna look out for you. Just hold on.
Hold on. Maggie gonna get you out.
Darling, hold my hand. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. But now, with Jet2 holidays, package holidays you can trust, International protected.
These Jet2s. Darling, hold my hand. Nah, we need to see the police arrest him. Police ain't know how to apprehend him. I hope he didn't get arrested. He didn't put a hand on anyone. He tried to slap his hand away with his shoulder. How you gonna be? I mean, I get it. I'd be mad every day too if I didn't have arms, but I get it. In the summertime, you know, you can't wipe away your sweat. It's a lot of reasons to be mad in the summer with no arms.
Watch me as I chemically straighten my hair. So one thing that I've realised in making this video is that I literally cannot talk while doing anything, so voiceover it is. So pretty much I've decided to do this because when I went to the barber's today, I showed them this picture. And my barber said that he could do it, but it wouldn't look like that because I have more wavy hair. This guy's got super straight hair. My hair's not really that curly, but it definitely has a wave to it, so I thought let's do this instead of having to straighten my hair every day. I used to do this years ago because whenever I grow my hair, it doesn't really grow down, it kind of just grows out and it kind of gives Margaret Thatcher vibes, which is kind of not what I'm going for. Here, I'm just taking half of the 2 components that you need to mix together because I don't need all of it, so I can use the rest at another time. You do get some funny looks buying this because it is a black hair product. I even had a woman in Boots shout at me from across the room saying, "That's not for you," or "You're not going to use that, are you?" And I just laughed and said it was for a friend, but anyone can use it, you just don't use it as long if your hair isn't as coarse. So I'm just applying it here. I kind of try and not get it right on the scalp because I don't really like how it feels afterwards. It kind of clings, like the hair just kind of clings to your scalp, and yeah, it kind of makes you feel like you're bald, so I'm just kind of lightly pressing it onto my hair. And then I'm using a comb just to get it all the way through, but actually when I looked at the instructions afterwards, they said don't use a comb because that could cause breakage, but I'd already done it. So it says 10 to 12 minutes. It's been about 6. I think think I might leave it on for another like 2 minutes. Then you wash it out and you use this shampoo that they give you as well as this conditioner that you leave in for 15 minutes. Right, and this is what it looks like after it's all been washed out. My hair generally looks pretty straight when wet, but yeah, it does look really quite straight hair. So my scalp is a bit red and sore, even though I tried not to get it on the scalp, but yeah, that'll clear up in a day or two at the most. Right, you want to see it dried? Kind of what it's looking like right now. It's definitely like a lot straighter, but it's, I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm getting, it's kind of coming out of my head. Maybe if I dry it differently. Then I just spent what felt like forever with hair wax just trying to style it. It was kind of unruly, like it wouldn't really, I don't know, it was really difficult to style. I would probably use some sea salt spray if I could next time. But yeah, this is kind of the final result. I'm pretty happy with it. I think in the next few days it's gonna like relax a little bit more, like not be so unruly. Yeah, so what do you think? Would you do this?
I've never seen a Caucasian person use a relaxer before, ever.
My grandmother, before she passed, she was against it. She was like, she didn't want me to be with a short person. But
You ain't gotta say all that on the camera.
alright, a short person. Same thing.
People don't like that for to use that word on the word a lot. You don't have to.
A short guy.
Grandma,
Somebody short.
don't worry about her right now. Say something different. But yeah,
Well, that's what it was.
my mama didn't want me to be with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, she didn't want me to be with a slow person.
My grandmother, before she passed, she
Slow person.
Good, Mike?
Trying to see this little pipe right here.
It's tight?
I said, I'm trying to see where this little pipe coming from.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to see that same thing.
Another video of Mike falling asleep working on these cars. I would never ride on a horse in water. That,
Why you got shoes on this damn dog, Mom? Mommy. Tori. Come here, little ass shoes. Come here. Motherfucker, you mad because you got on them fucking blue suede shoes. Come here. Come on. Come on. Take them damn blue suede shoes off that damn dog. Why that damn dog got shoes on? That's why he's so fucking upset. Fucking blue suede shoes. Come here. Why you got shoes?
he's sick of him. All right, y'all. Happy Monday. Y'all have a blessed week. Inspirations on the way. Y'all stay blessed.
So David came to the 200 men who were so weary they could not follow, whom they also stayed by the brook. So when they went out to meet David and the people who were with him, David came near to the people. He greeted them, and all the wicked and worthless men who were with David answered and said, "Hey, because they didn't go with us, we're not giving them any of the spoil that we have recovered, except every man's wife, children, that they may lead them away and depart. We don't even want them around us." But David said, "My brethren, you shall not do so with what the Lord has given us, who has preserved us and delivered us into the hands of the troop that came against us. For who will heed you in this matter? But as his part is it goes down to battle, so shall his part be who stays by the supplies. They share alike." So it was from that day forward that he made a statute and an ordinance for Israel that day. Why is that important? Because step 6 in your recovery plan is you have to be able to step into a place to redistribute the recovery. See, God can't trust you with recovery if he can't trust you with redistribution. It's going to be a space, and I feel this very heavily, that you are going to recover some things that were stolen, and the temptation is going to be to hoard it for yourself. that God gave me back this, and you didn't go with me, and so you can't benefit of this, and you can't benefit. That ain't God's heart. Because I gave you more. I blessed you with an abundance so that you could be a blessing. I didn't fill you up just so that you can fill your house and your land and me and my four and no more. No, I'm blessing you with more because I need them to see that I am the God who recovers, that I am the God who redeems. And I'm going to use your blessing, your recovery to exemplify my grace and my mercy. But if you hoard it for yourself, they'll never see that I'm the God who answers. So you got to be able to redistribute the recovery. Luke 22 and 32 says this, and this is Jesus talking, but I have prayed for you that your faith should not fail, and when you have returned to me, strengthen the brethren. Listen, you are going to recover because that's God's promise. As long as you are willing to submit even your distress, even your brokenness, willing to make the exchange, the heaviness for the garment of praise. If you worry about the things that you can control, God is going to take care of the things that you cannot. But once he opens that door, he's trusting you to now be a conduit of the recovery. So people in your neighborhood, people in your family, people who are around you can see that God is a God who is good for his word. And if he said it, it's going to come to pass. See, we get so caught up on everything I'm going to get back. A large part of this recovery plan is what I'm going to do with what I get back. Because somebody around you needs to know that God is not a liar. Somebody around you needs to know that God has not forgotten. And he's going to use everything that he gives back to you, even more, so that people around you can see his goodness, his grace, his mercy, his power. Because surely you will recover all. Everyone standing, everyone standing. I don't know what your all is. Help me, Holy Spirit. I don't know what you have lost. I don't know what was stolen. Hear me. It may have been displaced, but it is not destroyed. Your purpose is not destroyed. The plans that God has for you is not destroyed, and he has not changed his mind about your future. I feel this so strong. That some of you have been carrying this weight of thinking that God forgot me. That I lost it, I could never get it back. The devil is a liar. God is able to redeem the time that was lost, that was stolen. And whatever your all is, Holy Spirit, I pray now that you even reconfigure our perspective of what all is. Because for some of us, some of the things that you are pursuing as this is the thing that I want to recover is not even what you need to be focused on. Because God has more for you. There's more peace. There's more joy. There's more joy. The scripture says in Isaiah to give you the oil for joy for mourning. And I'm praying now that this be the week that mourning comes to an end. That mourning comes to an end. So with every eye closed, if you are in here today and you're saying, listen, I want to be in the space where I can make that exchange, where I can recover all, and I'm tired of doing it my way, and I want to get connected to this Jesus so that I have the power to get back everything that was stolen from me. I want to be able to strengthen myself in the Lord. I want to be able to dwell with him. I want to be able to walk with him. I want to be able to have a relationship with him. If that's you, this is your day. This is your opportunity.
to connect to this relationship so that God can now lead you into a space of recovery. So we're going to pray this prayer, all of us, under the sound of my voice, and we're going to unite this house. And I believe that when we come all together, one place on one accord, the Spirit of God is going to fill this room just as it did in Acts. And that the power of recovery, the anointing for recovery, is going to fill our homes. So repeat after me. Jesus, I need you. Come into my heart, into my life.
Want to try Tirzepatide?
So this is Tirzepatide, and it is the #1.
And take control. I surrender my will for yours. I surrender my hurt to you. I surrender my pain to you. And today, I want to make the exchange. Your praise for my heaviness. Today, I give it all to you. Come into my life and lead me so that I can align myself with your will. Jesus, I believe that you died for me and that you rose for me. And you rose with all power in your hand. And because you got up, today I get up out of pain, out of brokenness, out of being lost. And I declare today that I am yours in Jesus' name. Amen. Come on, somebody shout amen.